We should be good. I just got a notification.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom, shalom.
All right, should be on. All right, with the Akim here from GMS Atlanta. Back again with another lesson through the Spirit, giving them praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect. All right, and basically we won't get into this lesson. You see the title, all right, because we in these times, man. You know, times getting serious. All right, you see the mark of the beast, which is the chip being pushed. You know, the focal point of the Spirit is on that.
Yep.
You know, there's a lot of heavy stuff in the Spirit, man. You know, you brothers see what's going on. So through the Spirit, we came up with this topic, and we're just gonna get into that scripture because in my Bible, it mentions a particular definition, which pretty much what stuck out to us, man. So you want to bring that out to you, brothers. You could start with that.
Con, this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 1, and verse 13. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you.
Right. So it said, gird up the loins of your mind and be sober. Right now, in my Bible, we got the inspiration for this lesson. When you go to that word or that phrase, gird up the loins of your mind, it has a number 1 next to it, and it says, prepare your mind for action. All right. And if you've been looking at what's going on, man, it's nothing. Man, we see the action about to occur, man. You know, and leading up to that time, you want to make sure that you're properly built. You know, you're rooted. All right. You're in the good graces of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right. The last thing you want to do is go into that time and you're not fully prepared, man. You know, you don't want to go into that time of Jacob's trouble. All right, or that time of action, which Lord willing, we're gonna get get into some definitions, but you don't want to go into that time lacking, so to speak, or wanting. You know, you want to be fully girded. Lord willing, we'll go into Ephesians the 6th chapter later. All right, but this the mind frame we gotta have, man, is building up our minds. That's why the Spirit, like I said, is harping on that shit, man.
Yeah,
because that's going into the the hour of temptation, man. And everything we're doing is building us up to the point where we can resist that shit, man.
Absolutely. You had this guy that was an ex-member of one organization, Israelite organization. I can't remember which one, but he had approached IUIC, and he told him that the Lord was taking too long. I don't know if you remember that video. It probably came up maybe like 2 months ago, 2 or 3 months ago. But he was like, it seemed like the Lord was taking forever. You know, it's like stuff ain't happening. What do we need to do? We just waiting around. But when in all actuality, things are happening. But you got to have the eye salve in order to see these things. And like what the brother saying, now it's about to start to pop off on a high level, man. Where people are not going to be able to really ignore the action that's taking place in America. Okay,
that's right.
Major judgment is about to pop off. The Lord is about to do a lot of things on a grand scale, in which this generation is not used to seeing these things, man. You know, so that's why the scriptures say, "Gird up the loins of your mind," and like the note it reads beside it, it says, "Prepare your mind for action." Okay, because unbeknownst to these people, little do these people know out here, the Lord has an action plan. A lot of people think it's just, the Lord's action plan consists of the daily workings of America, going to work, and they think that that's the Lord's action plan. Blessing a nigga woman with a house. That's not the Lord's action plan. Right. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is coming with major judgment, man. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up for you, bro.
Okay.
It says, "Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope unto the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahushua HaMashiach."
Yeah. So it says, it should be sober and hope until the end, man. And that's what we have to do moving forward, man, and continue to do is continue to be sober minded, meaning basically being able to think with a clear conscience.
Yep.
Not being bombarded with different distractions and getting thrown off our pivot, man. You want to make sure you're dealing with a clear mind and a clear conscience, man.
Absolutely.
Because there's a lot that's about to be put on our plate, man. We got to be properly prepared for what's to come down, man.
Yep.
It was any more?
That was it.
Okay.
And just to add to your point, see, the Lord deals with men that have a prepared mind frame. Man. Okay. those that's been getting themselves in a mind frame to deal with these situations, man. Okay, because the last thing the Lord want to see in the time of Jacob's trouble is a lack of faith on your behalf, man. It's gonna piss him off, man.
Yeah,
I wrote everything down for you to read and get built up with. Why the fuck are you faithless right now, man?
Right.
You know, you know about the hour of temptation. You knew these things was gonna come. Why you losing your faith? So the Lord ain't gonna have no time for no faithless people. That's why he said, gird up the loins of your mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I add to
Absolutely.
scripture,
absolutely, bro.
Like you always say, you and the other brothers say, you know, here it is, the Most High. He save us every day. You know, we get into these situations like, how do we get out of this? Then so you know the Lord somehow something happened, you get out the situation.
Yep.
So now the Lord he saves us out of certain predicaments and quagmires. So then why would he do it in a time where it really counts, man? You know, he saved you your whole life, and when it gets up to the very point you've been prophesying about, he's going.
That's it.
You know,
right, gonna leave you hanging.
Right?
Nah, man, you gotta just meet him at the you gotta meet him at the other end of the deal, man. This is Second Ezra 10:33. Then I'm gonna pass it on to you. Straight to the point. It says, and he said unto me, stand up manfully, and I will advise thee.
Yeah. Stand up manfully, man. You know, that goes with what's that? Job, the 40th chapter. We said to gird up your loins like a man. You know, stand up manfully, man. All right, to be a man. All right, is certain characteristics that's not of a coward, man. You gotta be brave, courageous. You know, and that's the spirit that we gotta have on us now and continue to have it when that time comes, man.
Yep, you gotta be like King David.
You gotta be like King David. That's right.
Go up against the life.
That's right.
I'm gonna move this camera over here so we get a better shot.
Okay.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, come on. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, man. It said to stand up manfully, man. You know, and the scriptures also say, what's that in Isaiah 46:8, I think. Matter of fact, I'll just read it real quick.
Come on. And I grab one after you.
Okay. Just on the topic of being a man. All right. This is Isaiah 46:8. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Yeah. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. You know, a man is, especially a man of the Lord, don't deal with carnality, man, and fear and lacking faith. That's carnal. Right. That's carnal responses, man. Okay. The Lord, he wants us to respond according to spirituality, man. We got to be bold. We got to be brave. We got to be courageous. We got to be faithful. You know, we got to be humble because the Lord about to start doing things, man. He's not about to continue to postpone because of your feelings, man. Right. Because your feelings might get hurt. You know, here it is. You know, the Lord already told you it's going to be mass death, men, women, children, old people, young people. And then soon as judgment start popping off, Jake out there getting, I'm saying, what kids dying, man? Bro, it's in the scriptures. Prepare your mind to witness these things. Prepare your mind to see just a straight up and down slaughter on your people, man. Okay, you got to get your mind in gear. You got to be willing to you know, see explosions, catastrophic events. But throughout it all, you know, if you're a man of the Lord is going to protect you because they got to happen.
That's right. They
have to take place in order for us to get where we want to be. These things have to happen. A lot of Israelites, they negate this sentiment, man. Okay, they try to avoid this out of the reality, man. No, this is a major part of the reality we got to face, and we got to show ourselves as men. You know, in order to get through what's about to happen, this plan of action that the Lord has in place, we got to be men, righteous men. You know, you got it, bro.
Yeah, that's right, man. That's why we beginning with the apostles, we always push the idea of like when you watch movies, watch movies that deal with the prophecy a lot of times, man. You know, so you can get your mind. I mean, we know it's not going to be comparable to the real thing, but at least your mind, you kind of have a visual. You know what I'm saying? What's going to be like? You ain't watching goddamn Tyler Perry movies all day and shucking and jiving, man.
God.
You know, you want to watch things basically like you said, to get your mind prepared and at least see a certain visual of it. Like, damn, that's what's going to be. Kind of meditate, of what you may be doing in that situation. You know. So Jack, you have something?
Yeah, I got something real quick. And it's just going into the reality of like we spoke about the plan of action. And the Lord about to start doing things, man. Okay, it's good to speak about how I have a long time holding my peace. And you know, the Lord just give everybody room to get right, see the prophets, understand the times we in. But now the Lord gonna start working, man. All right, we can feel that and perceive that in the spirit. Yeah. This is Isaiah 45, and I'm gonna start at 23. It says, "I have sworn by myself, the word is going out of my mouth in righteousness, and shall not return. That unto me every knee shall bow, every tongue shall swear. Surely shall one say, in the Lord have I righteousness and strength." So the Lord said the word that's going out of his mouth, it will not turn back. It's not going to repent. It's not going to turn back. If the Lord said pestilence is coming, pestilence is coming. It's just now it's just a thing of when is it coming. That's right. You know, if the Lord said that death and destruction is coming, he coming to destroy and break down, then he's going to do it. Now is just a time of when is he going to do it. And before he does these things, he's telling us, gird up the loins of your mind like a man. Prepare for action. Prepare to witness judgment on a grand scale. Okay. Now, what happens when people out here, when they see judgment on a grand scale, what usually happens to people? They go through what's called a shock factor. Their mind or their body goes into shock. We can't go into shock. Okay. Right. Only time you go into shock is when it's unexpected. When you always on the ready, when you always on the go, it ain't really no time for no shock factor, man. Okay, because you already expecting, like, man, any day, man, something could pop off. You know, like somebody get into a major accident or a major incident where they wasn't expecting it. Their body will go into shock, man. Okay, but the Lord's like, man, look, prepare your mind, man. You can't be out here going into shock, man. You know, that's usually what happens when judgment takes place on a grand scale. People get shocked. They just get froze. They become speechless. We can't be in that spirit, man. That's right. We're supposed to be expecting these things.
That's right. Yep. I had something to go right with that. This is because you mentioned how basically the word's going out, you know, which is going out through the prophets, beginning with a great millstone, and it's not going to return to the Heavenly Father void, man. You know, whatever is prophesied to come, it's only a matter. It's only a waiting game at this point.
That's it.
This is Isaiah 43 and verse 8. It says, "I have declared the former things from the beginning, and when they went forth out of my mouth, and I showed them, I did them suddenly, and they came to pass."
That's right. You know, read the book of Daniel.
That's right.
You know. Read the book of Genesis, the first seven chapters. Okay, the Lord speak things into existence. That's right. Always. All right. So what has the Lord spoken of that hasn't yet to happen? Salvation of the Israelites, Jacob's trouble, a time that the earth has never seen, miracles. That's another plan of action that the Lord has in place. All right, exponential growth of the truth, miracles and wonders and signs being done by his men, spiritual powers, persecution, death, destruction. You know, all of these things were written, you know, and now they're going to have to be put into action, man. That's right. And the Lord is going to see it through, man. The scripture tell you in what is that? The book of Numbers, say the Lord is a man that should not lie.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so when Yahweh Shai gave these men that inspiration, and when they put that on paper, it was sealed, man. That was sealed. It's gonna happen. Okay. So now, like what the elder brother was saying, now we must get in the mind frame of you know, preparing for that action. Okay.
That's right. That's right. That was it. I had something else.
You got it, bro.
Okay. This is Isaiah 28 and 21, going into these marvelous wonders and acts that we're going into, man. That's getting ready to occur. Like you mentioned, miracles, you know, spiritual powers. You know, even on a so-called bad side, Jacob's trouble, martial law. You know, these different plagues and stuff like that. This is Isaiah 28 and 21. This is for the Lord shall rise up as in Mount Perazim. It says he shall be wroth as in the valley of Gibeon, that he may do his work, his strange work, and bring to pass his act, his strange act. And that covers as far as the acts of the Lord, man. Hell, even the chariots, man. That's a strange phenomenon, man.
Come.
You know, that's why when you read what's that, Wisdom of Solomon 5, it says that they should marvel at the strangeness of his salvation.
Yep.
These are the things that we that we're going into, man.
We ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, man.
We haven't seen nothing.
The angels.
Yeah.
Lately, man.
Yeah, man. Like we were speaking about in our group chat.
Yeah.
We perceived last week that we were visited by an angel at camp.
Right.
You know, it was just very spiritual. The things that he knew, how his appearance, how he looked. Then he said, "Shalom, man."
Yeah.
You know, when he left, he said, "All right, shalom, peace and blessings, shalom." He just probably was out there for maybe 2-3 minutes, man.
Right.
Tops, and walked away. So it's the times that we're living in, like the spirit is out there, man. The Lord is pushing out that spirit heavily. You know, this is the most action I've ever seen since I've been in the truth, man. And I'm pretty sure the rest of you brothers can say the same thing, man.
Yeah.
You're just starting to get that feeling within you. The Lord is boosting you up. Lord giving you that energy, giving you that mind frame. You know, taking you through certain trials and tribulations, preparing your mind for serious times, man. So we got to embrace this, man. We got to go through the motions and understand that the reason why we're going through this is because the Lord is this is the process of stabilizing. You know, that's right. Scripture say what? Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of time. Okay, so the Lord is stabilizing us right now with this word. Scripture speak about the engrafted word, you know, which is able to save your soul. So the Lord is engrafting that word within our spirit. So when that time comes, we've been preparing for that action, man.
That's right.
You know, yeah. I had some. Was it more to what you had?
Oh, well, I just bring out this quick definition.
Absolutely.
My Bible got these definitions next to the words because I read that last part again. It says his strange work. It says and bring to pass his act, his strange act. Now, for the first word for strange, another word for that they got awesome. So I'm living in some awesome times, man. Yeah. And then the second strange they have unusual. Man. So man, just like you said, bro, the times that we in, man, it ain't time to get weak, man. Yep. It's a time to really, like you said, get pumped up, you know, get excited. Yep. You know, you just push the spirit of being joyful, rejoicing. I'm like, man, we here, man. You know, we've been speaking about this for years. The apostles, decades, been speaking about this time. It's an awesome things about to take place in the earth, man. Yeah, you see the Dow was down under 400 points again today. Yeah. You see the economy's tanking. You see in World War III, you just had Russia, Iran, and Syria come up with a joint constitution. Yeah. All right. So they setting up their enterprise. Okay. You see in World War III talks on the horizon. Articles on the RFID microchip is just being produced on the daily. Biometric technology is increasing everywhere around us. Evil men and seducers are waxing worse. Okay. IUIC and certain congregations are being broken down. The real men of the Lord are being built up, being made stronger. The Lord's giving more. It's exciting times, man. You know, we're seeing chariots popping off. You know, it's just the response that we're getting through our labors and through our faith is astounding. And if we continue to do these things, we're going to get more and more of a positive response. The Lord just going to start doing stuff, man. That's right. You know, He's just going to start doing stuff, man. That's right. You know, I got something real quick. Okay. I gotta read it for you if you want me to. Get matter of fact, that wasn't the one I wanted. You can go ahead and grab a quick precept. It was something else I wanted to get. Okay. That was it. Yeah, I throw a quick one in there. This is the book of Habakkuk 1 and 5. We've been bringing scripture out a lot lately. Yeah. It says Habakkuk 1 and 5. It says, "Behold, ye among the heathen in regard and wonder marvelously, for I will work a work in your days." That's talking about now. Even though the Lord did certain things back then too. He did certain miracles and marvelous works. Really, it's talking about now. Now's the time the Lord is going. Hey, it said, hey, go back to the last precept. It said we in an awesome and unusual time, man. It says, for I will work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told to you. So this, hey, that go back to that. What's this time being unusual, man? Things that's going to take place and what's about to come upon this earth, man. It's going to be something far past the human comprehension and imagination. Yeah. So it's going to take a person with strong, what they say, mental fortitude. Yep. You know, to be able to endure that, man.
Absolutely. I did a video maybe about 3 months ago, going into wisdom can only rest upon a strong mind.
Yeah.
You gotta have a strong. You gotta have a strong spirit in order to fully receive this truth, man. That's why women don't really belong in no damn congregation, man.
That's right.
Because they don't want to face the reality that kids gonna be dead, man. Old people gonna die. They don't want to face that reality. They just want to play the harp and create a sisters group chat and talk about head wraps. All right.
Yeah, head wrapping.
Shit, man. Bracelets and bangles. Yeah. You know, talk about you know, all the little, you know, womanly cosmetics. That's all they want to use the truth for.
Right.
You know, just create a group chat with the sisterhood and talk about deals at Marshall's. This is Isaiah 43:19. It says, "Behold, I will do a new thing.
Oh man!
Now it shall spring forth. Shall ye know it? I will even make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." So the Lord said He's going to do a new thing, man. Okay, and He's going to do the thing that the Lord do, man. You got to just be ready, man, for whatever it's going to be. Okay, because the Lord always, He's very unpredictable with judgment, man. Okay, so every time, you know, this thing rolls out, the Lord always does some groundbreaking judgment. Because the scripture tell you He loves to judge in the earth. He loves it. Okay, because He does it with balance. Okay, the reason why the Lord loves judgment because He knows that He's judging from a position of balance. So if you push the scale even more on wickedness, He could push the scale even more on righteousness, man, and bring even more severe judgment. That's why He's gonna do a new thing, man, because there's new heights of wickedness out here. So it gotta be a new level of judgment that the Lord is gonna bring forth, man. Okay, so because He's a balanced judge. Okay,
that's right.
This is you know, this is very exciting times, man. I'll say that, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say that this is very exciting times, and these are times that are not to be played with, man.
Right.
Okay, every day is precious, man. Really, from here on out, man. Okay, every day is precious. Every day should, you know, be used to build yourself up, to further the gospel, to build the brotherhood up, to communicate, to grow, to you know, just get more in that spirit, man. Because this is about to go down, man. You know, I'm gonna throw in one real quick, then I'm gonna toss it back to you. This is Romans 9:28. For He will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. That's action. That's action. He's gonna put it to work. His words are gonna start working. They're gonna start moving. They're gonna start taking place. Okay. So when these things start happening, if a catastrophic situation pops off in your city, what are you gonna do? Cry? Be scared, nervous, shaking? Oh, it's the time. You're supposed to be getting right.
Right.
You're supposed to be getting right. Okay. Here it is. IUIC is falling out at the time where it's about to heat up.
Right. Yeah.
Why is all that commotion going on over there? Y'all supposed to be getting tighter and closer, you know, to get ready to handle this. But yet and still, y'all over there worried about all that wickedness that's going on over there. Which that right there is wicked, man.
Yeah.
But they ain't considering the works that's about to take place, the judgment. They trying to build companies and businesses and get rooted in Babylon. Family structure, selling black cartoon kicks.
Yeah. Those little sneakers with the little
sweaters.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
corny.
Yeah, and through the apostles, we prophesied that, man. It's only a matter of time before the other groups get broken down, man. You know, and the real sincere men of the Lord basically be made manifest, man. You know, because everybody looks down on, you know, Great Millstone. Like I was watching Apostle Ramba's live stream just earlier. He basically made the analogy like basically Great Millstone is like the little you know, the little less, you know, the lesser of the bunch.
Right.
Everybody else is exalted and proud and self-willed. There's gonna come a time where something's gonna happen, like we're going into these different acts and wonders. It's gonna make people like, hold up, man. Nah, they got the truth, man. Yeah, they been telling us this whole time.
Yep, and we don't have the biggest and brightest garments in the fancy videos or the impressive looks. Okay, we regular men that the Lord chose to give us the Spirit, and we take that humbly, man. We're not proud and boastful about it, but we do recognize that the Spirit of the Lord is dealing with us, man.
That's right.
Okay, and these things are going to start to happen, man. We're starting to see it, like wow, you know. But you got it, bro.
I'm gonna bring this out real quick because you're going into how basically you got to be ready. You know, now's not the time to break away and get weak and feeble, like you made reference to IUIC. Now's the time to be firm. Yep. You know, you want to be fully girded in that time. This is Ephesians 6, and I'm gonna just jump right to 13. It says, "Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand." You see, yeah, you gotta have that whole armor, man. Now you want to have it on now, and don't wait till the last minute when it jump off. Right, like the brother from Dallas, I can't remember the elder's name, but he was like, "Yeah, here it is. Things are popping off, and you got your armor in the closet. Now you want to grab it and try to put it on and hurry. It's too late, man. Yeah, you know you're supposed to already have it on. You're supposed to be training with it every day. Yeah, that's right. Getting accustomed to the movements of it. That's right. That's right. You know, that's right, man. Yeah, man. This is reading on verse 14. "Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on a breastplate of righteousness." And your yeah, the scriptures say having on that breastplate of righteousness, man. Okay, and righteousness is found within the scriptures. Okay, the different characteristics in which the Lord told us to increase, to bring forth, so that we could become fruitful and abound within the ministry, man. So the righteousness consists of faith, patience, long suffering. It's called the fruits of righteousness. Okay, what's some other ones? Loving kindness, joy, joy, being joyful. These are all the fruits of the Spirit, and that's what makes you righteous. Okay, you having a fancy garment don't make you righteous, man. Okay, it's about the spiritual characteristics in which one possesses and brings forth abundant fruit within the ministry, man. Okay, your mouth is supposed to be fruitful, man. You're supposed to bring forth understanding, and through your speech and through your verbiage, you're able to compel more brothers to come in because you're delivering a fruitful message. Okay, that's right. So that righteousness is key, man. Okay, this truth is not about being the most controversial Israelite. This truth is not about being a sour demon. Yeah, you know, America. Right. What about you? What are you doing to elevate out of that mind state, man? Okay, what are you doing to incorporate a growth mentality and to build up the kingdom of heaven? That downer spirit is played out, man. Okay, one of the fruits of the Spirit is being joyful. You got it, bro. Come on. Yep. It says verse 14 again. It says, "Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness." Verse 15, "And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace." That's right. Hey, the preparation of the gospel of peace, man. So this is being prepared, man. Preparation. And shalom too, Elder Monaghan. Y'all about Shema Shabbat Khan, man. You know, so the scriptures speak about the preparation, man. Okay, meaning, hey, prepare your mind. Okay, get in the mindset of witnessing action. You know, get in the mindset of seeing these things popping off, man. Get in the mind state of maneuvering through judgment, through the Spirit. Okay, having confidence that you can get through it, man. You know, having faith and being patient and not giving up hope. Get your mind ready. Get your mind ready, man. Yeah, that's the time we in, man. Get your mind ready. Stabilize your thoughts. Stabilize your ways. Stabilize your spirit, man.
root yourself in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Big boy action about to pop off out here, man.
That's right.
Big boy. We talking about on a daily.
Yep.
You know,
that's right.
You got something, bro?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it off.
Come on.
Verse 16, it says, above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked.
That's right. And them fiery darts, man, they coming, man. Satan gonna try to come with his controversies. He's gonna try to come with his trivial situations or whatnot.
Right.
But if you believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, all them darts gonna be quenched. They're not gonna pierce you.
That's right.
They're not gonna have effect on you, man. Okay? Don't let Satan have any more rulership over your mind, man. Prepare it, strengthen it, grow. Build your mind up, man. That's the time we in. But na labia, okay, which is build my mind.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, build your mind. Ask the Lord. Send that prayer up for the Lord. Ask the Lord to build your mind.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a.
I got one after you.
This is what last verse you got. Verse 17. It says, "And take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of the Most High." Yeah, so it's a full ensemble, so to speak.
Yeah,
we got the shield, the helmet, the sword. We gotta make sure we have these things well equipped, man. And not when that time comes. Like I said, you running and you lost your sword. You put your sword at, running around like a chicken with your head cut off.
Yeah,
lost,
scared.
Yeah, scared.
Yeah, the time of Jacob's trouble. The time of Jacob's trouble is coming. You knew it was coming. Then when it get here, you all scared, nervous. Right. Acting like you just somebody that never knew the truth. When the time of Jacob's trouble come, we supposed to respond totally different than the rest of these people, man. You can't call yourself, or you can't be condemning 2/3, but then when the time of Jacob's trouble come, you responding like them.
Right.
You gotta have a strong mind. You gotta when it pop off out here, you gotta be, hey man, it's judgment, man. It's the judgment of the Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, stay grounded. Call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai for bringing them judgments. Meditate on what you've done, your works. Meditate where you're trying to go, and just ride it out, man.
Right.
Get your mind ready, man. I got some real quick.
Come on, go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, Shalom to the brother Kasab Madan. Yeah, you can't panic, man.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's the worst thing you can do. When this thing kick off, because this is about to kick off, man. One of the worst things you can do is panic, man. When you panic, you make rash decisions. That you make emotional decisions. You make decisions that's not based on logic or any spirituality. You just going off of impulse. Okay, and that's the worst thing you can do when trouble arises, and it's coming, man. That's right. Okay, but in the midst of that trouble, the Lord He's gonna encamp around those men, and you got to believe that you qualify for that standard, man.
That's right.
Okay, believe in your spirit that you qualify for that standard because you're working, you laboring. Okay, I got something real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 7. Well, I'm starting 6. It says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled." Yeah, the works that that's happening out here on the planet Earth are very hurtful, man. Yeah. Okay. That's right, brother. Pray. Hey, brother said, pray for equity, man. When you look up the word equity, it goes into I know it's mazah something, but pardon me. But the definition of it means uprightness, evenness, or balanced. Yeah. Okay. Yes, we get the word equal. Yep. Equal, equity. Yeah. And the Lord, when you read in Wisdom of Solomon, the 12th chapter, it's tell you that the Lord judges with equity. He judges all things with equity. So when the time of Jacob's trouble comes, the Lord is not going to judge the righteous as he's going to judge the wicked. Right. So you have to ask yourself, have you been doing the righteous things that the Lord called you to do? And if you feel like you've been doing so, then don't think you're going to get judged how the wicked going to get judged. He's a balanced judge. Okay. He's very balanced. He's very calculated. Matter of fact, let me just get it. I'll just get it. Because we have to understand too, how the Lord judges. The Lord is not just a wild judge. He's not Judge Joe Brown, man.
Right.
You know, just a drunk, making, you know, cussing people out.
Yeah.
Bringing forth wrong judgments at the stand. Yeah, nigga, Judge Joe Brown got DUIs and shit. That ain't how the Lord judge, man.
Right.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 12, and I'm gonna go to let me see. I'm gonna start at 23. Okay. It says, wherefore, whereas men have lived dissolutely and unrighteously, thou hast tormented them with their own abominations, for they went astray. Matter of fact, I'm gonna start at 22. Therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should think carefully of the goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. See? So it say when we're chastised, okay, just understand that the enemy, the wicked one, is going to be chastised 1,000 times more. All right. That mind frame right there is a part of the preparation. You got to understand how Yahweh Shema Shai judges.
That's right.
Are you worthy? You know, have you been being an ass clown with your time? Or have you been laboring? You've been getting into the Hebrew. You've been getting into the history. You've been getting into the prophecies. You got 800-900 videos uploaded on YouTube. You've been constantly on the highways and byways, praying, incorporating good moral ethics. When that time pop off, you got to understand, you know, are you worthy? Are you worthy to receive the same judgment as the wicked, man? That is the part of the preparation.
That's right.
Okay? Understanding how the Lord judges. See it. The Lord is a very, very balanced judge.
Fair, that's right.
You want to say something, bro?
Yeah, I had a precept. If as soon as you finish with that one,
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna wrap up in a minute.
Okay.
It says, verse 23. Wherefore, whereas men have lived dissolutely and unrighteously, thou hast tormented them with their own abominations. So these people are going to be tormented with what they're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
The judgment that's going to come for the righteous men, that's a separate judgment. That's why they're going to have to be pardoned and be protected in that day. So we can't panic. We can't go in that mind frame of responding like a black woman, man.
Kind of, yeah. You know.
Impulsive. You know, verse 24. Right. For they went astray very far in the ways of error, and held them for gods, which even among the beasts of their enemies were despised. See, so our people out here doing things that even the other nations despise, bro. You know, this talking about our people. They doing things out here that even other nations despise, man. We ain't upholding that. We going against that. Okay, so we have to understand that when we enter into that this action plan that Yahweh Shema Shai has set up. Because there's going to be big boy judgments, man, popping off in America, Babylon the Great. And we're going to be here, man. We're going to be here in it, man. Okay? But remember the scripture say what? Only with thine eyes shalt thou see the reward of the wicked. Okay? It says, being deceived as children of no understanding. Therefore unto them, as to children without the use of reason, thou didst send a judgment to mock them. Okay, so that's pretty much the point of the matter is, you know, when that time comes, we have to prepare our mind and understand, you know, what kind of judge we dealing with. You know, usually what Jacob do is if they got to go on trial, they'll look up the judge. You see, like, you know, you know,
look them up,
because you got certain judges that they don't play with certain things,
right?
You know, but then some things they have leniency with. Okay, so we have to understand what kind of judge we have. We have a very balanced judge, and we worship him. Okay, you got it, bro.
This is a precept. Go with that. As far as the Most High being balanced, being fair. You know, this is Ezekiel 18 and 25. It says, "Yet ye say, the way of the Lord is not equal. Hear now, O house of Israel, is not my way equal? Are not your ways unequal?" It is a question. The answer is yes. All right, the ways of the Heavenly Father are equal, man. Like the elder said on Common Board, pray for equity, man. That balance, you know. But the ways of Israel, all right, the wicked 2/3, they're unequal, man. All right. So based off your stance, that's basically how you're gonna be judged, man. Like you're going into various judgment that's coming, it's gonna be harsh, man. You know, and righteous, all right, as we're saying, the brothers that are sincere, that are doing the work, we're gonna see these judgments, man. And we can't be shaken up, you know, like the other son come boy, don't panic.
Yeah.
You don't start spazzing out.
Yeah, losing it.
Oh, man. That's right. That's right.
Man, I'm about to die, man.
Yeah.
You know, you stop calling on the name of the Lord.
Yeah, everything you taught just go out the window. You just go back to a guy in the world or something, man.
Yeah, you up under a rapid fire and you using your wife as a shield.
yeah, all types of madness, man. You know, you don't want to end up like that.
Nah,
you want to be. Hey, but y'all gonna bring that scripture out with Job the 5th chapter. Which is at famine and destruction thou shalt laugh.
Yep.
Somebody who's laughing at famine and destruction, that individual's mind is on a crazy level, bro.
Yeah.
You're gonna see the amount of destruction and calamity,
yeah,
bloodshed going on for you to even muster up a chuckle in that time. It's like, yo, this guy is crazy, bro. Who is this dude, man?
God.
You know, and that's why people are gonna be following us too. Lord, we're gonna have a whole nother spirit on us.
And that's because those men are going to have confidence in the judgment.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to have confidence in the judgment, man.
That's
okay,
right.
I got something real quick.
Okay,
if I may.
Yep.
This is Psalms 98, and matter of fact, where is it? It's Psalms 98 and 9. It says, Salakia. It says, before the Lord, for he cometh to judge the earth with righteousness, shall he judge the world and the people with equity. You know?
Yeah.
So like we said, that word equity, which I'll get the definition real quick. I'm gonna just get the definition just to give the sense of the word equity. Now that word is ma yashar. And it says evenness, uprightness, straightness, evenness, level, smoothness, equity, rightly.
Wow.
You see?
Yeah.
So the Lord is a smooth operator when it comes to the judgments, man. So you got to remember, like, the action that's going to proceed is going to be the judgments coming from Yahweh Bashim Shai for those particular spirits.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right. Yep.
It might not necessarily mean that just because you see it, that you got to get that judgment as well. Just remember, the scriptures say, only with thine eyes shalt thou behold the reward of the wicked. Okay? The scriptures say, he that keepeth my commandments shall feel no evil thing. But before we can even really get ourselves in that mind frame, we have to prepare. We got to start doing, we got to get better with doing the right thing. We're being more apt to teach, building our spirits up, building up the brotherhood, you know, reading, incorporating this light. So when that time comes, like the brother said, we can muster up a chuckle, you know, and laugh. Oh,
yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. Nigga got 10 cars just blew up on them niggas, man.
Yeah.
You know, sneaking and geeking, laughing.
Yep.
You know,
that's right.
You got it, bro.
Come on. This is some glory with that. This is Sirach 40 and 9. Going back.
The brother said Jacob be joining gangs and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, nigga, some watermelon head nigga joining the gang. Click set. Yeah, this guy's going out, man. You know? God. This is Sirach 40 and 9. This is death and bloodshed, strife and sword. Calamities, famine.
Listen to all these descriptions: death, bloodshed, strife, sword, calamities, famine. Go ahead, bro. Tribulation. Go ahead.
And the scourge.
Go ahead.
These things are created for the wicked.
For the who, brother?
For the wicked,
not the righteous. So put on the garments of righteousness.
That's
His
right.
word. Become that righteous man. So you will be pardoned from all of that, man. Hey, and shalom to the brother Tazai one too, man. I know you, Shay Rob. Shalom to y'all brothers, man. I was checking y'all out too. But yeah, only the wicked are going to receive that reward. So IUIC, all of these other guys that's been playing with the word of the Lord and forsaking the rivers of living water and not really putting this light within their spirit, when the judgments pop off, they won't be prepared.
That's right.
They say they are, but when the Lord really start popping off judgment, they're not gonna be as confident in that day, man.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's gonna get in the way of their faith, and it's gonna boom. He's forsaken the Lord. Bring the judgment. Yep. This is very important. Preparation is very, very key in this truth of ours, man. And we have to take that serious. You know, me and the brother, we were speaking on this last night, just about you know, preparing your mind for action and how important that is, especially in these times, man. You know, prepare your mind to resist the chip. Prepare your mind to be hated. You know, prepare your mind to be persecuted. Prepare your mind to do great things, to do miracles, to do spiritual things. Okay, prepare your mind for all of the things that's written in the scriptures. Okay, and get in the mind frame of just being able to endure that, because it's gonna be quick, man. Yeah, it's gonna be quick. It ain't gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble. Is not gonna last 10 years, man. All flesh will be consumed. Right. You know, everybody will die. It ain't gonna be long. I don't know how long, but it ain't gonna be long, man. The Lord said a short work. So we gotta remember that, man. Don't get shook. Yeah. You know, like the Elder Kasab said, you know, you're out here trying to join a anarchy gang. You know, you joining the end of the world gang. Like on the fucking the road. Yeah. You know, join the end of the world clique. No, man, stand firm, man. That's right. You know, let's go, bro. Con, I got like a few more left. Con, you got the floor. Con. All right, this is since we on the topic of not being fearful and you know, standing firm in that day, man. You know, we got to continue to have confidence and faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. This is the book of Isaiah 35 and verse 3. It says, "Strengthen ye the weak hands, and confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your power will come with vengeance, even the Most High with a recompense. He will come and save you, man." You know, yeah. So that's the you know, we're on topic of the mind. That's the mind frame we gotta have, man. You know, don't be feeble. You know, don't have the the feeble hands and the weak knees, but be strong, man. All right, because we have our power is the power of salvation, of saving, man. Yeah, bro. You know, and it is written. You know, we mentioned earlier as far as the prophecies being etched in stone, and it's written that he's going to save his elect, his righteous, man. Yep. You know, so there's no reason to feel down and scared and you know, doubting, shook ones. Man. Yeah, shook ones. You know, that's a demon, man. You know, doubting, like, damn. Man, I'm gonna squeeze one in there real quick for you. Bro. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Proverbs 24:10. If thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small. Yeah, you faint, man. You know, faint. It means what? To get weak, man. To quit, to give up. You know, it says what? Your strength is small, man. All right, you don't want to go into that day a damn spiritual weakling, man. You know, you want to be maxed out. You want to be at your prime, at your peak. You know, top spiritual condition, so to speak. Yeah, that's gonna be the time of Jacob's trouble. Is really the time. You know, of course, the whole nation of Israel gonna be judged, but that's really the time to show you how about Shem Yahushua that you believe for real. That's right. You know, that's your time to really shine. That's like game time. You know, the Lord looking at how you're gonna perform, like, and through your faith, the Lord gonna allow brothers to do miracles and to get out of a lot of situations, man. Okay, remember, these are things that all these things have to be considered as a part of the preparation process, man. You know, that's why the scriptures say what? Meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly, that thy profiting may appear unto all. So in that time, people are going to actually see that you a man of the Lord, man. Okay, that's why the scriptures say what? In fear, and in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, great fear fell upon them that seen it, saying these are they that we had in derision. Yeah. You know? Yep. Yeah, man. That's right. You know, these are they whom we afflicted.
Mm-hmm.
That's still profiting, appearing before all, man. You know, you going to the highways and byways, the Lord providing a standard for you, deeming you special enough to intervene from another dimension.
Mm-hmm.
That's profiting, man. When people are looking at you like, why is he so special for him to have that happen for him? Come on, man.
That's right.
Come on, man. we gotta be there, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's gonna be the time where the elect is gonna really, you know, stand up and really represent Yahweh Shema Shai through that faith, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why preparing is powerful.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
Okay, this ain't the time to be a sluggard. This ain't the time to be crying, weak.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all weak in the knees. You know, hardly speak.
Right.
Lose self-control. Like the song.
Yeah.
Just quoting the song, man.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have fun with the truth.
Yeah. Kind of.
You know, but yeah, man, you know, you're getting all weak, feeble, you know, scared, man. Nah, man, that ain't healthy, man. That ain't healthy. The scripture said, "Die if you faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small," man.
That's right.
Kasquala, no.
Yeah.
You got it, bro.
Yeah, that's right. I had one more.
If not, you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay,
come. This is just to go back into the topic too. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and verse 4. It says, "But you brethren are not in darkness,
Mm-hmm.
that day shall overtake you as a thief." It says, "Ye are the children of light."
We are what? We are the children of light, meaning we understand, we see. How could you you know, be alarmed at something that you see?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like if somebody try to scare you and you see them and you still jump. You know what I'm saying? Like you see them a mile away trying to scare you and you still jump. That's like a horrible response, bro. It's like, what's wrong with you, bro?
Right.
You know? So, you know, it's like we the children of light. We see these things, man. Go ahead.
It says, and the children of the day,
Mm-hmm.
which are not of the night nor of darkness.
That's right. That's why we have to walk in the light. We have to walk in these ordinances and these precepts and really hold ourselves accountable to what these words are saying.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You look at the IUIC, they're a bad example of how to be brothers.
Yeah.
They're a bad example of how to represent Yahweh Shai. Nothing that they're doing is of the spirit, man. It's all through carnality. Okay? Marching all up and down the streets, not going out in the winter.
Yeah.
Then got the nerve to put a 365-day
that's
camp.
That's all.
Y'all don't even go out in the winters.
Right.
You know, that you got then all of your inside business, your internal business is leaking all out into the congregation.
Yep.
You know, got women in the council.
Say that. You got the females in there.
Babies crying in the background. You know, for totally compromise the names of the Lord.
Right.
Totally compromise the breakdowns of the scriptures. Okay. They're not walking as children of the light.
Right.
Okay. We have to be those examples.
That's right.
That Yahweh Shai set us forth to be. And we got to do it through faith, man. Believing. Okay. You got it, bro.
Come. This is let's read a few more verses.
Come.
Verse 6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober.
Yes, that's right. You know, this is a stage of watching. Like the scriptures tell you in Ephesians 5 and 15.
Yep.
It says, see then you be circumspect, walk ye circumspectly, not as fools, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
That's right. Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Alert. We have to be alert. We have to be ready. We have to be aware. Those are characteristics of a watchman, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You gotta be concerned about your well-being, man. And if you're concerned about your well-being, you're gonna prepare, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Right.
Only a fool won't be preparing in these times, man. Mm-hmm. Only a foolish person will be sitting back, drinking Kool-Aid out of a styrofoam cup, a Route 66 styrofoam cup.
That's right, man.
You know, no ice in it, just drinking red Kool-Aid, man. Kool-Aid stains all on your shirt. No, man, that's not. No, we supposed to be in a mind frame of preparing, man. You know, building. Okay,
that's right.
Go ahead. I got one after you, and we can wrap after that.
Okay, I'll read the last two verses.
Okay.
Verse 7, it says, for they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night.
Mm-hmm.
But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love.
That's right. We have to be sober, putting on that breastplate of faith and love, having unfeigned love for the Akim, for Yahweh Bashemah Shai, for this truth, being thankful that the Lord has given you this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Mm-hmm. Being thankful that you know where to go on YouTube to find the truth, man. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people out here, they lost in YouTube land.
Yeah, they are.
They don't even know we on YouTube. Yeah. We got to be thankful that the Lord even gave us a sense of direction to know where to even go on YouTube, man, to find the light, bro.
Yeah.
It's so much stuff to be thankful for, man. Okay. You have some more?
Yeah, I just finished last verse. It says, putting on a breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet, the hope of salvation.
That's right. And we have to hope for that salvation, man. Okay. Being properly ordained in the righteous wedding garments, man.
That's right.
So when Yahweh Shai see us, we'll be accepted into the wedding, man.
That's right.
Okay. That's right. I got one real quick. This is Isaiah 55:11. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, yeah. And by and large, how's the word of the Lord going out? It's going out to the prophets, man. All right. Now you got other camps out there, like we call them the alphabet camps. They'll give you a base level of the truth. They tell you that you're Israelite. Mm-hmm. You know, they'll tell you a certain thing. They'll go into certain basic breakdowns. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the fullness of it, the prophetic passages, that's coming through Great Millstone, man.
Absolutely.
You know, you go on any brother's page, you constantly going into the chip, the biometric technology, World War III, the missiles. You know, certain documents brought out by the so-called. We go into all that, man.
That's right.
You know, and everything the Lord said that's written that we're prophesying out the scriptures is not going to go void, man. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen. You know, you could scoff, you could thumbs down our video. You know, leave like Ellis said one time, leave the two paragraph comments.
Right.
You know, cursing us out. Yeah, bro. The missile's still gonna come. The chick's still gonna come.
Yep.
You know, all hell's about to break loose. These things are coming, man. Absolutely. So whatever's written is stamped and it's approved by Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
You know? I gotta get this precept. 2nd Ezra 16:40. Oh my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth. And the brother said, prepare. Etymology equals make ready. Okay, so we have to prepare. We have to get ready, man. Okay,
yes. Yeah.
We got to get in the proper mind frame that it takes in order to be able to withstand those said perils, man.
Yeah.
Okay. It's about to go down, man. Right. You know, and the Lord is looking for those that's been getting it in on the battlefield, practicing, you know, getting ready, man, so he can put them out there, man. Because, you know, little do these people know, man, the Lord is going to do great things with his soldiers, man. Scripture tell you, was that Jeremiah 51? It says, Israel is my battle axe and my weapons of war. With thee will I break in pieces the nations, man. You know, but before you can't use Ashy Larry to break down a nation.
Right.
You know, just some 2-bit nigga that's been playing around. The Lord got to use men that's been building themselves up, men that's been preparing, men that's been exercised in the scriptures, man. Seasoned. You know, faith is on 1,000. Humility is on 1,000. You know, confidence is on 1,000. Brotherly love is on 1,000. You know, patience is on it. The Lord gonna use those men to get the job done, man. Okay. So yeah, that was pretty much all I had.
Yeah.
If you had more,
no, that was it, bro.
You know, so we just wanted to put that on camera. We hope that you brothers, you know, were fed through the spirit of Yahweh Bashemah Shai. Because that's always the goal, man, to make sure that we always expressing the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It's not about man.
That's right.
You know, so we hope you brothers were fed properly in the spirit, and take those words, you know, and meditate and get ready, man. You know, we can do it, man. We just got to do it. We got to go through Yahweh Bashemah Shai. So the one way we got to go through that door. So With that, you want to say anything?
Oh no,
yeah. With that, we're gonna wrap it up. Giving our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Hey, peace, safety, and much love to the elect. Get ready, keep fighting. Shalom.
Shalom.